Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. Let me start by saying this. What comes to your mind when you hear the word progress in a nation or a civilization? I'm sure most of you thinking about tall buildings and massive infrastructure. When we talk about nation's lifeblood, its very veins and arteries, we envision roads, bridges, tall structures. Ever wondered how these massive structures are built? What goes behind the scenes? Who all are involved? And what technologies are used to build these structures? This takes me to my next question. What comes to your mind when you hear the word construction and technology together, especially the digital technologies? They don't seem to go hand in hand, do they? Well, you're correct. Construction is one of those fields that has seen very little digital innovation compared to other industries. In spite of being one of the biggest contributors of economies worldwide, construction industries has been doing things the same way for past half century. Digital innovation is something that is not really used in construction for managing the project. With time, construction projects has also become more and more complex, and managing these huge construction projects is a big challenge. Ineffective management of these construction projects can lead to losses not just in millions, but in billions. Shockingly, as per a study conducted in 2020, construction companies lose $1.8 trillion every year due to poor project management. And out of this, 88 billion were avoidable rework just by using simple technology. But things are changing now. Construction professionals and companies have started to realize the importance of technology. Let us understand what are these technologies and how they're helping in saving billions. Before that, let us first understand how a construction project is built, what happens behind the scene. The life cycle of a construction project can be classified into 3 stages. First, we have a design stage, wherein the architect makes the engineering drawings. He envisions the project on a piece of paper. Understanding these drawings, the construction engineers build the structure which can be used in operations until its demolition. Sounds simple, right? Not quite. Well, in the design phase, it all starts by an architect vision. He builds the plan, elevation, and all the required design for the building. He's accompanied by a structural engineer whose responsibility is to calculate the strength needed for the structure. He calculates the strength by considering various loads, such as wind load, the earthquake load, and the dead and live load that might come on the structure. Alongside, we have a team of services engineers who are working on the inside of the project, such as plumbing, electricity connections, heating system, and more. Now, here's the problem. Every one of these individuals are working on different problems for the same project. And all of these drawings are happening on a 2D environment, just like how you would draw on a piece of paper. Someone who wants to understand these drawings needs to have a very high sense of visualizations, because these are in 2D environment. To understand these drawings, engineers need to combine these drawings to really visualize what will happen on the project. But the problem is, these 3 individuals sometimes don't communicate effectively. And this create clashes on the project. It's a very common case wherein your structural element clashes with your services element. Now, this creates confusion, rework, and eventually losses. But what if I tell you there is a way of constructing your building inside a computer in a virtual environment? For example, an architect built a 3D model of his vision inside the computer. Alongside him, a structural engineer can build a structural model inside the same computer. And then services engineer can build all the services needed for that structure. Now, all of these 3D environments are on a different platform, but they can be collaborated. This is what we call BIM, or Building Information Modeling. Building Information Modeling is a way of designing buildings in a 3D environment. Now, these models are very smart. They can also have information such as material requirement, labor requirement, and the timeline associated with the project. While working on this project, engineers and architects can collaborate and identify any issues or clashes that might arise in the project. Now, this is a game changer for the industry. Companies those are using BIM technology are saving millions in the design phase. But this is just the beginning. Now comes the execution phase, because the real project is built on the ground with the real people. Here comes the construction management team, whose responsibility is to execute the project by understanding the drawing provided by the architects and the structural engineers. Let us first understand who all are involved in building these projects. Who are the stakeholders and professionals we need for a successful project delivery? First, we have a quantity surveyor. Now, he's someone who understands the technical drawings and calculate the materials needed for the project. He also comes up with the costing of the overall project. Alongside him, we have a planning engineer. The main role of this planning engineer is to identify the schedule of the project and different milestones of the project. With these two, we have an overall idea of the project costing and timelines. We then have a procurement manager, whose main role is to identify the material needed in line with the project schedule at different stages. And then we have an execution engineer or a site engineer. The main role of this execution engineer is to understand the technical drawing and translate them to the laborers and the contractors so that they can work as per the specification. We also have a team of safety and quality engineers who make sure that whatever is being built is as per quality and safety standards. And to manage all of this, we have a project manager who makes sure that everyone is working in collaboration. But this exercise is done for the entire project, for each and every element, including beam, column, floors, and everything. Managing a construction project is like navigating a maze of laborers, materials, stakeholders, decision makers. It's a daunting challenge. And effective project management needs strong project monitoring and control of cost, schedule, specification, quality, and more. Here's when the innovation enters. Using digital innovation in construction project management is a game changer for construction companies. Companies have started to realize the importance of digital innovation and are saving millions again during the execution phase. Earlier, companies used to do manual work for monitoring what's happening on the ground. This was very labor-intensive. But now, companies have started to use digital solutions and tech, such as mobile phones applications, drones, wearable tech, smart sensors, and even 360-degree images. Now, these technologies are used to monitor what's happening on the ground and to make better decisions. These technologies also help in seamless communication and collaboration of all the project stakeholders. But that's not all. The use of artificial intelligence in construction is now a game changer. Construction industry, in spite of being a late adopter of digital innovation, have accepted artificial intelligence in construction very soon. Now, AI in construction are helping construction companies at different levels. At design phase, artificial intelligence can help companies to come up with very efficient designs. It can also help companies to convert their 2D drawings into 3D models in no time. During the project management phase, artificial intelligence helps construction companies to identify risk and issues. One thing we know about artificial intelligence, that it requires massive data, and construction industry is sitting on a lot of data, which were earlier not used. Using the historical data of construction, artificial intelligence model can accurately predict the issues and risks that might arise in the construction project. All of these technologies combined are saving millions and billions for construction companies. So here we have it. Innovative technologies like building information modeling and project information system in construction industries are saving money, conserving resources, and constructing a better future for all of us. In closing, I would like to tell you this. The next time you drive across a bridge, or enter a skyscraper, or maybe admire a beautiful landscape, I hope you'll see beyond bricks and steel and truly appreciate the efforts and professionalism put in by the construction stakeholders and the innovative technology. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in this exciting journey. Construction technology is an exciting space. Thank you.